trip, and joining me at this time, the man himself, Mike Knox. And Mike, the fans obviously not so excited to see you, but tonight, unfortunately, your opponent that was scheduled, Harry Smith, has not been medically cleared to compete. Now, I don't know who the opponent is that's supposed to be a substitution for him.
What?
You heard the news before too, not medically don't pretend like you didn't already hear this.
Well, what a surprise. Another big, bad wrestler man wakes up in the morning, realizes he's got to fight Mike Knox, gets a scratchy throat, and never is seen from again. You're welcome, Oak Grove. Yes, he's faking it, and I know he's faking it. He's scared, plain and simple, boys. But I didn't come here just to talk to you morons. I came here, I got dressed up in my Army Navy pants to lay hands on somebody's big, dumb face. I know I'm not the boss here. I'm just a simple professional wrestler, so I called the man who signs my checks. He calls the man who tells me what to do. Matt Cardona, your champion, your hero, my hero, and my best friend in the entire world. I asked permission to fight tonight, and he said he has a great idea for me and a great idea for you people. I don't think you deserve it, but the greatest thing in the world is about to happen. I'm gonna call somebody out. Kyle! No, people. This is what I'm gonna say. You know, as professional wrestlers, we all dance with the devil. Some dance a little closer than others, and I've seen something change in this man recently, and I like it, and I need to get a little piece of it. He's my favorite, and at one time, he was your favorite until you turn your backs on him. Trevor Murdoch! Do you want a piece of Mike Knox? Trevor Murdoch, right here in Oak Grove, Kentucky tonight.
You know he's not even here yet. You're just wasting these people's time. Folks, when Trevor gets to the building, hopefully we can get more information, but until then, let's go to Power.
And joining us on commentary, a very special guest, our NWA World Television Champion and best-selling author, Tyrus. Tyrus, welcome to the table.
Welcome, brother.
Number one.
Number one, not two, not three, one.
Number one.
Yes.
And talk about a number one big challenge that was just made at the beginning of this episode. We've got Mike Knox. I mean, he is challenging Trevor Murdoch for a fight in the same building where he lost the World Heavyweight Championship.
You know, and the right word is fight, because there's going to be a fight. There will not be one arm lock or arm drag in that. It is going to be a barn burner. It's going to be an old school bar fight, and I'm glad I'm here. I just wish I had a better drink to watch it with.
And we're also going to see Scion in action, a man you're very familiar with. He's been a thorn in your side, chasing you for that television title.
Well, you know, I think his chase is at an end. And he's not really, I'm not familiar with him because I don't know what it looks like. So I can't believe that's kind of, come on, Joe, you better than that.
All right, well, let's move things along with action in our women's division.
The following match is one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Los Angeles, California, she is pretty empowered, Ella Envy.
Normally we see Ella Envy and she's tag teaming with Kenzie Page. She's coming out solo, but still one half of pretty empowered. And every time that we see her come out into the NWA, Tim, she just seems to get better and better.
Well, and as a team, they continue to develop. It's always fun to see somebody develop individually. She's got her work cut out for her tonight.
And it's a tough transition. You know, tag team wrestling is completely different than singles. You know, because one, of course, conditioning is way different, and you can't rely on anybody else. You're in there by yourself. So we'll see if she gets in trouble, if she has those mistakes where she looks for a partner or there's a conditioning issue.
And her opponent, hailing from the wasteland, this is the non-binary nightmare, Max the Impaler.
What an imposing force making their way to the ring. Max the Impaler, who has just come off a monumental European tour, went to several different organizations on that continent and was so dominant there. They have size, they have power. And Ella Envy, she's got a look of trepidation on her face.
Well, I mean, can you blame her?
No.
Looking across the ring at Max the Impaler, her background is MMA, it's fighting. I think she's still kind of searching for that transition into professional wrestling. Not sure what the rule.
Oh, well, there she goes. The bell has not rung. The bell has not even rung.
The referee's going to have his handfuls tonight. She has baby heads on her jacket. Is everybody okay with that?
Well, not only did she have baby heads, she also had one of Ella Envy's. She's known for taking trophies of the people that she defeats, and she had one of Ella Envy's little pom-poms on there already. We'll see if she can add another one tonight.
Yeah, these two have gone to war before, but Max the Impaler, the warlord of the wasteland, is here in the NWA. And Ella Envy, she said she's ready to go. Kevin Keenan ringing the bell, and here we go. Ducking the dodge.
She's got to unload. She's got to stay on top of her.
But Max the Impaler, such an imposing force. Envy trying to bring the larger competitor down.
Yeah, I wouldn't go back to that.
No. Well, this is not working. I think you need to change a little strategy here.
Simply leveled by the Impaler.
She didn't even bend a knee when she did that. That's just pure power.
No, I think one of the things that it very much goes to the way she's dressed. It's all about one person enters and one person leaves. That's all she cares about. I don't think she cares how much damage she does on the way.
Even when you hit her, it hurts.
Look at Ella's face. She doesn't know what to do.
Oh, man. You can tell Ella is kind of at a loss here on how to go. I don't even know whether to call it an attack or not, because Max the Impaler is not feeling this.
Everything she does is explosive. Everything. No wasted movement.
And what an incredible time to make a debut here in the National Wrestling Alliance. We're just a few weeks away from returning to Knoxville for Always Ready, available on pay-per-view. You can pre-order on FITE TV. For ticket information, head to NWATIX.com.
She's got that locked in deep.
Smothered her. Smothered her.
I love the way.
Into the cover, shoulders down.
I love the way there is no wasted effort. Everything is on the attack. It is absolutely methodical in the way she's going after LMV.
What I dig is that when she's not beating you up, she's intimidating you. So you never get a break. It's mental and physical.
Knox, the Impaler, continuing this assault on Ella Envy here on Powerrr. What a powerful clothesline from the Impaler.
Every strike, every blow from Ella Envy, it's not even registering with Max the Impaler. Just completely brushing that off.
She's like a really mangy cat just toying with her food right now. I mean, I think she could end this whenever she wanted to.
Shots to the midsection. Trying to create some sort of offense, but again, Max the Impaler.
She hits her so hard that even her fighting back's taking all her energy.
Nasty headbutt from the warlord of the wasteland.
And again, no wasted movement. Oh, she gets this.
She got some time.
Nice.
Escape,
but she just doesn't have anything.
Couldn't even capitalize. Couldn't even get back to her feet. Up onto the shoulder.
Oh, hey, that's right in the
Welcome to the wasteland.
Forget about it.
The winner of this match, Max the Impaler.
What an impressive.
Look at that. She's taking the trophy. She's taking the trophy, and she's taking a win right here on NWA Powerrr.
That's hoarding. That's hoarding. Storm, why don't you get in there and get her thing back?
I want no part of that.
Storm, you're a gentleman.
I want no part
So
of that.
disrespectful. Folks, we got to take a break. When we come back, Scion in action against a debuting Joe Alonzo.
Where's your partner when you need one?
The National Wrestling Alliance and FITE bring to you the ultimate streaming service for everything NWA. This is NWA All Access. For just $49.99 a year, you'll get every single NWA pay-per-view, NWA Powerrr days before the rest of the world, NWA USA, and special FITE exclusive content. All the pay-per-views, all the action, all the power. For only $49.99 a year, that's a savings of over $100 versus just ordering everything alone. To subscribe, visit FITE.tv today. That's FITE.tv. Join the thousands of fans that have already subscribed to the toughest brand in professional wrestling. The NWA, wrestling as it's meant to be. Joining me at this time, the masked Scion, and tonight you have Alonzo, a newcomer to the National Wrestling Alliance. Your thoughts?
You want to know my thoughts? My thoughts are on the national title. That's what I'm thinking about. Every day that I walk into this building and I look into that camera, I think about a championship that I want. You want to talk about Alonzo. Alonzo, I know you. It's not hard to find something out about you on the internet. You do a lot of running your mouth. I'm not wearing my suit today because I'm ready. I'm ready to show you what I have because I know what you can bring. And you're not on my level. And guess what, kid? We got 20 minutes. 20 minutes today. And I don't expect to use all that time. I don't expect for the people on the internet that are all about Joe Alonzo to see him shine against me. I got a lot going on in here, and I'm going to take that out on you.
You kept on mentioning the internet, and a lot of internet's been talking. We heard the news, Austin Idol claiming he's your father. While I have you here, do you have any...
Do you want to know? I never trust a man. And Austin Idol is not a man. Don't ask me again.
Yes, sir. The following match is one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 190 pounds, this is Alonzo!
Joe Alonzo making his debut here in the National Wrestling Alliance. He's had a red-hot feud on social media with Scion. Scion has been threatening to really go the distance with this young man.
Yeah, you know, from personal experience, Scion's not the guy you want to get into. He takes everything personally. He has the world's biggest chip on his shoulder.
Well, and from everything we've seen, he backs up that chip.
Not everything. That's why I'm sitting here with this.
Good point.
Thank you.
Take it,
Storm. Yep. You know, you're making it hard to like you, and I really want to like you, Storm.
And his opponent, this is the Masked Scion!
Make sure he doesn't do anything, try anything.
We heard from the Masked Scion in that interview that was recorded earlier today. He does not want to talk about Austin Idol coming forward saying that he was Scion's father.
He looks like an aluminum falcon.
And that all Scion is focused on right now and in his life is the sport of professional wrestling.
You got to think what's in his head. You know, he obviously knew the Idol was his father the whole time, and yet he still chose to come to the NWA.
How could he obviously know that?
He had to know.
I don't know. I mean,
I don't believe in coincidences.
And I don't believe a lot in what Austin Idol says all the time either.
Austin Idol's the most honest, forthright,
oh my gosh, that's not.
God-fearing individual I've ever had the pleasure to do business with.
And here we go. The match starts. And Alonzo, side headlock takeover.
But never take a check from him. I just like to put that out there.
Oh, okay.
But he will take checks.
Yes.
And cash them.
Yeah.
But will Joe Alonzo be able to cash a check at the pay window with a victory with his debut?
I would focus what's in front of you, bro.
Well, so we know the Scion has been successful in everything he's gone after here. With one, well, let me finish.
Okay.
With one exception.
Yeah.
So I mean, he has had a lot of success, and when he focuses on something, he goes after it hard. So we're going to see how this works out.
And literally one of the most toughest opponents I've ever been in the ring with, because he just doesn't quit. He doesn't know when to quit.
Literally.
I wasn't using adjectives.
Knuckle lock transitions. Oh,
beautiful.
Out of the monkey flip.
But this is what bothers me about guys like this. He does a great counter, and he's celebrating. He should be stomping the mat with him right now. Wasted opportunity.
Oh, and he just said easy money.
Yeah,
this pay window
take it from
thing.
me. There's nothing easy about Scion.
I was talking with Joe Alonzo earlier today. He told me he does not have very many friends in the sport of professional wrestling. He rubs people the wrong way, and look at these two. Oh. Alonzo looking to capitalize, but once again waited a little too long, and now Scion showing his agility, control of the wrist. Alonzo
taking him all the way down to the mat.
Isolating him with the hammer lock.
Now would be a good time for a good punch in the mouth to have Scion. Just throw that elbow right back on his chin. Yep, almost there. Just throw that elbow right back.
Well, I think one of the things that's impressed me about Scion is he's shown the ability, like, you know, obviously with Tyrus, to go in there and fight and battle and not give up.
Look at that.
But what he's showing right now is, and we've seen it before, is an exceptional wrestling technical background also.
No, he is a technician. He was what I'd say he has the excellence of execution, and that's not a term you use loosely. Everything he does means something. He obviously spends hours training.
We just haven't. I don't think he's been given necessarily the opportunity to go in and have this type of match over and over and over. This
He
is
got the opportunity of a lifetime, Storm.
to wrestle, technical wrestling.
Oh, so you're saying that I can't wrestle?
I'm saying when you put him through a table, he puts you through a table.
Thank you. I did not put anyone through a table. I prefer Queensberry rule wrestling. Wow. My children are 10, sir. They don't wrestle. Where did you find this guy?
Well, he's really made a name for himself on the internet, and I think that's where...
Yeah, that's right up there with like making your name for yourself on the internet. Yeah. I live in the real world, Briz. I made my world like...
He's shown a high level of unpredictability when it comes to professional wrestling.
And again, missed opportunity. You get Scion out of the ring, you have an advantage. He has all that athleticism, and he's doing this stuff.
How much of that do you feel like is inexperience on his part?
Inexperience, no. Arrogance, yes. Okay. This is what happens when you wrestle in other places where you're the big fish in the little pond. This is the NWA, and he's making huge mistakes.
And there's a mistake right there.
As I said.
There's a mistake right there.
Boom, and see, Sion's not celebrating. He's going to work.
Big back elbow from the masked man. As he is wasting no time.
Exactly what you just said, Tyrus. He does no wasted. When he gets a man down, he is taking it to his face.
I'm telling you, there is no quit in Scion. And now we know where his rage comes from.
I think that would make me pretty angry, too, to be honest with you.
He wrestles for an audience of one, and that audience is Austin Idol.
I'm going to disagree with you there. I think he wrestles for himself. I think it has more to do with him proving himself more than it is for him proving to Austin Idol, which apparently he didn't even know.
Do you have a father? Do you know your dad?
Do I have a father? Of course.
Okay, so
love my dad.
somebody who never had one. That's why he's so angry at me. That's why he loses his cool. If he was wrestling for himself, he wouldn't be doing that. Idol is in his head 24/7.
Yeah, but is that trying to prove he's better than?
Every guy he's in the ring with,
the cover,
he's
shoulders
fighting
down.
Idol.
And again, lateral press with a crossface gets a 1 count on Joe Alonzo. And Alonzo fight and stay alive.
Well, and we see 3 consecutive pins there. We talk about the importance that you wrestle to win the match. You see him every opportunity he gets, he's trying to pin the guy. He's trying to win the match.
What he's doing is he's measuring him. He's seeing where he's at. Like I said, Scion is calculated, but when you're angry, you don't listen. And he doesn't listen to anyone.
Shot to the midsection. Alonzo breaks free. Full head of steam gets caught. Scoop and a slam. And Scion stays right on top. Picks him up again.
There's the awesome power of Scion. Again, a lot of times they see all these cool moves. They don't realize how strong this guy is. Let's not forget he power bombed me through a table. There's a short list of guys. 1.
Scion is absolutely the total package.
Lit cover. Alonzo kicking out at 2.
But let's look at the intestinal fortitude of Alonzo here. This guy, he's not keeping him down.
I mean, this is an opportunity for Alonzo to prove himself. Not, I mean, obviously, like you said, whatever, big, small, big fish, small pond. But this is the NWA. This is an opportunity worldwide for him to show who he is.
The winner of this match is in every title picture.
Correct. No? Absolutely.
So there's a lot on the line.
Look at the power, the strength of Scion. All the blood rushing into the skull of Alonzo. Hooking the outside leg and again kicking out at 2.
A little frustrating.
All his attacks have been focused on the small of his back. Like he's working his back. He's setting him up for something. Now, see, that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see.
Off the rope, Scion. Let's go. Get the ring. On the bottom rope.
Is Scion showing? Is he showing aggression, or is he showing some? Or is he showing some frustration?
It's frustration. He's always aggressive. This is his problem. He loses it. He's been trying to beat the guy in the center of the ring, and now he's throwing him out. Make up your mind.
Well, you can't pin him out there. That's
no, he can't, but he can beat him up.
Bring it back in the ring. Let's go. 3.
Again, right on that back.
Apron.
He is Ole Anderson-esque with his attack. He picks one part of your body and just goes to work.
Incredibly effective.
And that's how you take a high flyer down. It's like in boxing. The body, the head falls. With high flyers, you take the back out, the legs are gone. And right back to it. This is scientific wrestling at its finest right here. I dare to say a wrestling lesson, Mr. Storm.
Well, and look at it. I mean, winding those arms up. He's got the knee in the middle of the back, and he's grinding that knee in deep. Alonzo's feeling every bit of this, especially that. Man.
See, and then he loses focus. He loses focus. Somebody makes one comment about him, and he loses it.
Let's go. Come on.
I mean, if Alonzo's proven anything here, it's that he's not going to quit.
No.
I mean, you can't let him breathe. You've got to stay on him, stay on him, stay on him.
What? But this is a valuable time being wasted. Scion, he's just too good for this. He's opening that window.
Alonzo is able to telegraph. Sunset flip. 2 count. Could have been a major upset. Rolling him up against. Trying to do anything he can to win this match. The head scissors.
Scion gave this kid one breath of air, and he is
That's all it takes.
he is coming back hard.
Takes out the feet, drags him to the outside. And Alonzo, he has found a second win. And he's flipped.
And then right into the post.
Oh my goodness. And again, a second dive. He came down hard.
Grabbing the back of his head.
Get the ambulance out there. Get a doctor. This guy.
Hey, we got to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more of this action.
June 11th, the National Wrestling Alliance returns to pay-per-view with NWA Always Ready, live from Knoxville, Tennessee. Scheduled to appear, NWA World Heavyweight Champion Matt Cardona, Nick Aldis, Trevor Murdoch, NWA World Women's Champion Camille, Chris Adonis, NWA World Television Champion Tyrus, and many more. Tickets on sale now at NWATix.com. That's NWATix.com. The National Wrestling Alliance. Wrestling as it was meant to be.
For over 70 years, one name has stood for history, legacy, and tradition in professional wrestling, and the centerpiece of that legacy is the original lineal heavyweight championship of the world, the one that started them all, known to many as the 10 pounds of gold. Now, by popular demand, you can own your very own symbol of excellence, as the NWA has teamed up with Fandu Belts to bring you the official replica of the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship. This meticulously handcrafted belt is available in 2 options, the original pre-2021 Glory, as well as the revised 2021 version with the UK plate updated by yours truly. Own the granddaddy of them all, the 10 pounds of gold. To order, visit fandubelts.com/NWA.
Welcome back to the action, ladies and gentlemen. While we were in the break, Alonzo and Scion were struggling to get back in the ring, barely breaking the 10 count from Jared Fritz. And these two are both struggling to get onto their feet.
It was the type of move where he knew he was going to be just as hurt as he laid it on him. I mean, both guys driven them down into the concrete. This is what drives me crazy about Scion. He's willing to put his body in jeopardy to hurt somebody else.
Two warriors slugging it out. Can't even get to their feet, but the fight continues.
What started as a wrestling match and a fight broke out.
That'll happen.
Both these guys keep bringing.
Springboard, lands on his feet.
Ducks a clothesline.
Looking for it again. Springboard into the cutter.
That could be it. It's over.
Never underestimate the heart of Scion. Even though it's twisted and broken, it still pumps. And again, cover him. Wasting valuable time right now. Valuable time. Quit worrying about that crowd.
And this Oak Grove crowd is really falling in love with Alonzo in this match.
And you know what happens with love, right?
Get your heart broken?
So you are so smart beyond your years.
Here we go. He just took too long.
Oh, and a nasty chop to the chest as well.
Hey, if he hits this is nasty, especially after Alonzo's head hitting that concrete.
Oh, yeah.
And let's not forget how much he put in the bank, beating up that back.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
He's going to go in the back
All the way
spasms.
up the top.
He hits this.
He got it.
He got it.
That's it. That's got to be it.
But again,
Gotta get in that cover.
the back of his head hit first. The back of Scion's head hit first. That's why those high-risk maneuvers are called what? High risk.
That's it.
Drapes the arm for the cover and what a kick out.
Scion could be concussed right now. The back of his head hit first.
I know I'm stating the obvious, but if you take that long for a cover, even after a move as huge as that, you're not going to get that fall.
Not with the level of athletes we have here.
Well, and to his credit, Alonzo is proving that he's that level of athlete.
Yep.
Buckle bomb. And Alonzo turning Scion inside out.
This is going to come down to who wants it more.
Or who makes the first mistake, or the next mistake. This is incredible. Crowd is solidly.
Mistake because each guy beats himself up to punish the other guy.
And ladies and gentlemen, I do have breaking news from the announcement earlier on today. It has been made official. Our main event will be Trevor Murdoch versus Mike Knox.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he calls it the roll of the dice. He just rolled the dice.
Did he get sevens or sixes? Oh, he crapped down. Oh!
Running kick to the side of the
Back in the head on that superplex.
That's it. Oh, I thought that was it.
Scion doesn't know where he is right now.
And you called it earlier, possibly a concussion. And now he's taking advantage of that, and he's cashing that in over and over and over.
Scion doesn't know where he is right now, and this is the fatal flaw when you worry about the crowd loving you. He should be on the back of that head. But that moment for acknowledgement. He's got the right idea, the back of rabbit punching right on that ear. Have him dreaming about going on a picnic with Daddy.
Yes.
Oh, there's speaking of picnic basket.
All that momentum, slamming him face first into the canvas. And Scion.
Oh, I know what's happening right
He's
here.
going after that back.
He gets that surfboard.
Looking to hang
He gets that in. It's
He's
out.
got it.
Oh, wow.
Can he hold on?
Face
there we go.
first. Hurries into the cover. Shoulders are down. Kick out.
There we go.
Wasted no time. Looking for the Death Valley driver. The rolling Death Valley driver.
He got it.
It's over. It's over. He's got it. Oh, that's the first time anyone's ever kicked out of the rolling Death Valley driver. That is
Now
the
let's
first
see.
time anyone's ever done that.
Let's see what I mean. This is where that twisted metal in his head, the daddy issues come through because he's fighting Austin Idol, and now he's lost. This is what happens when you're too angry.
He hit him with his best move, basically dropping an atomic bomb on him, but no, Alonzo staying in this debut fight.
Oh, this is not debut. There is no loser here tonight. Both these guys are up climbing the ladder tonight. The difference is who's going to be higher.
Scion is in a mental battle as well as a physical battle right now.
Up on the shoulders
Got it
again.
again. Okay, there's no way.
Again, rolling Death Valley driver. Oh, he won't
picked
go to
him up.
cover.
Yeah,
He needs a third. He knows he needs a third one.
And he hit it.
Again into the
Kicks out of
cover.
this,
No
I'm
way.
leaving.
There's no way.
The winner of this match, Scion!
I honestly could say there was no loser tonight because both guys aren't going to be the same after this. This is one of those matches where you both left a little bit of something in the ring.
Tyrus, you probably know Scion better than anybody, and especially of the three of us. But I know, but right now, what is he thinking? Did he make Daddy proud?
He can't even enjoy the victory. He can't even enjoy the victory. And again, for the fourth time, I don't know the man. I don't know people. I don't know what they look like. All I know is his dad.
And I know that he is victorious here on a major episode of NWA Powerrr. When we come back, it is our main event. Mike Knox takes on Trevor Murdoch.
Joining me at this time, the NWA National Heavyweight Champion, the Dane event himself, Jax Dane, and his attorney, Chris Silvio Esquire. Jax, this weekend, NWA USA, it's yourself, Magic Jake Dumas, tag teaming against the Miserably Faithful. And I've got to ask you, it's your show. What are your thoughts?
Tag teaming, right, Kyle? That's what you said, tag team wrestling. I am no longer a tag team wrestler, but in this case, why wouldn't I let the kid ride these these coattails, you see. NWA USA is now known as the Dane event. Why wouldn't I be on that show? I own that show. That's where the money's at. So tune in to the main event on the Dane event.
Wherever Jax, the Dane event is, that's where the money is. NWA, you've officially been put on notice. Long live the National Heavyweight Champion.
Saturday at noon.
Experience the National Wrestling Alliance live. Sunday, June 12th. Join us for the fallout of Always Ready at the Knoxville Convention Center as the NWA presents Knox Out, an NWA Powerrr taping event. Then, on Monday, June 13th and Tuesday, June 14th, the NWA returns to Skyway Studios in Nashville, Tennessee for 2 stacked days of NWA Powerrr and NWA USA. Scheduled to appear, Matt Cardona, the National Treasure Nick Aldis, the Brickhouse Camille, former NWA World's Heavyweight Champion Trevor Murdoch, Tyrus, Tom Latimer, The Masterpiece Chris Adonis, Chelsea Green, and many more. Tickets on sale now at NWATix.com. That's NWATix.com. The NWA, wrestling as it's meant to be.
Hey, what's the gig? NationalWrestlingAlliance.com. Go to the store link. Of course, your Uncle Danny Deals. It's got all the deals for you, the new merch, and of course, you too, Candy. Show them what do you got on your shoulder right there. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's the gray and white. Oh, yeah, you can't always have a black t-shirt, right? Kind of like this one, too. NWA USA, blue and pink. That really pops. Look at this one. I love this one right here. Look at this. 6-0 fizzle. Oh, man. All shirts. Oh, I like that. Oh, look at this. What? Oh, man, listen, this one, I'm going to keep this one. But no, I'll sell some to you, too. I swear, NationalWrestlingAlliance.com, store link, Danny Deals, Candy, get there now!
Looking for the monkey flip. Homicide had it scouted. Shot to the throat.
Come on, get him out of there. Here we
Looking for it. Oh, my God! Oh, the power! Got all of it!
And still.
He just...
The winner of this match, and still NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, Homicide.
What a matchup between both men. It could have been either one of them.
Yeah, but that's what makes a legend right there.
Absolutely.
He dug deep and pulled that.
The following match is one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Tampa, Florida, weighing at 296 pounds, representing the Cardonas, this is Mike Knox.
The enforcer of the Cardona family, Mike Knox. Tyrus, we are entering into a land of giants in this matchup, for sure.
Yes, we are, yes. Well, let me tell you something. Mike Knox is one of the probably most technically sound. He's not even you hear the term like, oh, he's a great big man. He is a great wrestler. He is one of, I've known him for years. I've fought against him. I've bled against him. And don't let the weird face fool you, man. This guy is a bona fide main eventer anywhere in the country.
100%.
And real quick, Storm, I think it's only a matter of time before he realizes that Cardona needs him a lot more than he
And his
needs
opponent
Cardona.
from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing at 260 pounds, he is the former National Wrestling Alliance World's Heavyweight Champion. This is Trevor Murdoch.
The last time we saw Trevor Murdoch in this building, in this room, he was left a bloody mess at the hands of Matt Cardona when he lost the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship. It must be hard for him to return to Oak Grove and to face a member of the Cardona family.
Well, and let me remind that Mike Knox's debut involved Trevor Murdoch.
Yeah,
in this
blindside.
building in a cage with a chair. There's some real animosity between these two guys.
Well, you know what? This is the Murdoch way, and as you guys know, this is my second cousin.
Yeah.
But when you face your fears, when you come back to the place where you were robbed, let's not forget, he had 20 staples after that match. His head was driven into the concrete. He had severe concussions. And him coming back here tonight is a big statement, but I don't know if it's too soon.
And the bell is rung, and here we go.
Look at the intensity. Yeah, look at the intensity of Trevor.
Is he trash talking Trevor?
No, Knox is a psychopath.
What a shot! Yeah. Tim, as you like to say, that's a live round right there.
He brought that.
He was fully loaded.
But look at Mike Knox.
He likes it. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that may have awoken what you don't want.
Big right hand from Knox.
Hey, remember when I told you guys that this was going to be a fight?
Yeah.
Whoa!
You realize that 90% of the roster would be asleep right now if they got hit like that.
Absolutely. These are just monster haymakers.
They're playing a game.
This is two cars heading toward each other down the road, seeing if one of them will blink the other. Who's going to steer away? Because there's going to be some kind of car wreck here.
Yeah, these are two bulls in the wood, as the great Leslie Rose would say. This is a bunkhouse brawl, if you will.
Both men finally staggered. Simultaneous right hands.
We're going to need a cup to pick teeth up.
Maybe a bucket.
Yeah.
Sending him to the outside.
Both over the top.
Trevor hit his head.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
He was falling towards that concrete floor is what cost Trevor Murdoch the NWA World Heavyweight Championship.
And I can tell you right now, Trevor's checking his extremities, what's working, what's not working. You know he's not going to quit. You know he's not going to back down.
He doesn't have it in him. But then again, neither does Knox. Both these guys have been through their own personal hells in this sport we call wrestling, and both of them, neither one of them can lay down tonight.
Knox taking advantage. So sends him into the post. Shoulder first into the steel. Murdoch felt that one. He needs a moment.
He might have did it over there.
That's
true. Over the top rope.
I need you guys on in.
It almost feels too cliche to say that this may be last man standing, but this is literally. He's got him hooked just like Matt Cardona had him hooked on this concrete floor.
And that's what people forget about Mike Knox. He has muscle memory, and he is one of the most technically sound guys in the business. I trained with him, Deep South, bleeding, sweating. This guy, he's a phenomenal athlete, but he is always thinking.
And he's clawing at the eyes of Trevor Murdoch, digging his nails deep into the face.
Well, we talked about the fact, was it too soon? Is he got it? Oh, the guardrail. Oh, my gosh.
Face first into the steel guardrail.
We talked about, is it too much? Is it too soon for Trevor to come back in this building? But the fact that he just hooked him for that double underhook DDT, just like Matt Cardona was going to gave him.
He's lost the feeling. He's losing the feeling in his fingers. Did you not see that?
Yeah, he's trying.
He's lost the. You know what?
Yeah,
he's probably got a pinched nerve in there, and that's going to affect the whole outcome of this match. And Knox can smell it. He can sense it. He goes right after it. See those fingers? I've hit enough guys. When I see those fingers, I start smiling. Because there's only a short matter of time for the lights go out.
Well, and look at Knox. Knox is blood in the water. He's a shark. He smells it. He can feel it. And he's going right back after it.
Big clothesline. Yep. Staggers and finally drops Murdoch to the canvas.
The ref might have to stop this thing because Trevor's not going to quit.
Leg drop to the back of the head. Shoots the half. A 1 count on Murdoch.
With those fingers.
Yeah, he's trying to find that feeling. He's trying to get it back.
Worst thing about that is he's trying to get the feeling back, and that is blood in the water for Knox.
He's waving that red cape at the bull.
Now Mike Knox just using his weight, adding more leverage, more pain punishment.
He's got those fingers locked and cinched in. This could be over in a hurry. See that veteran move? Trevor's got his chin tucked deep in between the elbow, and that's the only thing keeping that air supply going down his throat.
Oh, he might be faded.
Yeah.
He might be fading. He might be out. Kevin Keenan checking the arm.
He's got that chin tucked in. He might have light. But he ain't got much air.
No, got his foot on the rope.
He got his foot.
He knew exactly where he was at.
Because this is over.
Yeah, this match is done.
I thought that was going to be
muscle. That was Muscle Man Knox.
Mike Knox is not letting go. No, he's going to keep grinding that in.
Wins for him. He knows right now he's got him in a bad way.
Trevor Murdoch summoning something from deep within his soul for this main event matchup here on Power.
That's that Murdoch blood in him.
Oh, couldn't hold him.
There you go, nice counter.
There's a DDT. And he's spicy.
If he was a long dart, that'd be it. Horseshoes, game over.
But right now, Trevor's still searching for that feeling in his fingers. He doesn't have the strength to make that rollover quick enough to make the pin like he needs to immediately.
He might not even know where he is. Yeah, he's fighting on pure.
You can see it in his eyes. You can see in his eyes they are glossed over.
And Mike Knox has got to be feeling that too. I mean, that was on the top of his head. That's impacting that spinal cord.
Big clothesline from Murdoch, who has found his second win.
He is laying the heavy leather. This is how he's got him in the woodshed right now. You ever been in the woodshed?
No, sir.
Trevor's going up top.
High risk maneuver. I don't know.
He's looking for that bulldog.
If he hits it here, it's got to be over.
He does. Oh, Knox had it scouted. Knox had it scouted.
Oh!
That's it.
That's it.
It's got to be. Oh, somehow Trevor Murdoch able to kick out.
That is the most impactful, explosive high cross body in the sport of wrestling.
That is a lot of man coming across.
Full head of steam. Was effective in dealing out more pain to the face, to the neck.
You see how one of the things that he does that's so impressive is he never leaves him. He's always over. He's looming.
He's got it hooked. He hit it.
The Knox out. The Knox out.
That's got to be it.
He took too much time. He took way too much time.
Oh, and he kicked out.
That's where Knox gets a little too sadistic. He's giving him too much time.
He pushed the ref.
Well, now he's frustrated because he knows that he just hit Trevor Murdoch with a big move, one of his biggest moves. Oh, what's he going? He's going for the bell. He's got the bell. He's got the bell.
Yep, this is Cardona family right here. This is classic Cardona family.
This ain't about wins and losses.
He's trying to hurt him here.
He knows that Trevor's got a mandatory.
Kevin Keenan trying to get him to stop. Pulls the bell out of the hands. Oh,
that's got to be it. That's got to be it.
Come on. That's disqualification. We got to get some help out here.
That's it. He wants to ring the bell. He can't ring the bell.
The winner of this match, due to disqualification, is Trevor Murdoch.
Trevor's likely to grab that bell. Trevor might grab that bell and hit him again. Trevor's not above that.
Hey, at this point, the match is over. What are they going to do? DQ you now?
This was never about a match. Storm, this was a hit.
And he hit it.
Well, you know what? This was also about redemption. Redemption for Trevor Murdoch here in Oak Grove.
I stand corrected. It was not too soon. It wasn't soon enough.
Trevor Murdoch standing tall in the main event of NWA Powerrr, folks. We will see you this Saturday for NWA USA.